Hi class. I want to make a really quick video on our discussion board this week and talk really briefly about the PowerPoint and then talk about the web quest. There's a couple components of the discussion board. So I'm going to try to get through this fairly quickly. I just know for me, I'm a visual learner, and sometimes watching somebody or talking about it is more helpful for me than reading. So real quick about the presentation. So the presentation this week is on behaviorism. It's real simple. You can do a PowerPoint, you can make a Prezi, any type of presentation. Let me know if you need any assistance with that, and I'd be gladly to walk you through that. Also, if you follow the rubric, it's going to be perfect. So just follow the slides and the rubric, and you'll be fine. I was going to tell you that you can use images with the web quest that I'm going to show you here in a second. That's for the discussion board. If there's any images you really like, go ahead and copy them, and you can paste them into your presentation if you would like to do that. So that's real quick on the presentation. Okay, so for the discussion board, we basically have three kind of components. You have the web quest that you're going to have to go through first. There's questions in the web quest. There's questions on the discussion board, and then there's a Venn diagram. So what I did for you this week is I made a little Google Doc. I know, like I said, I'm a visual person and I need things laid out for me. So I made this Google Doc for you. So please use this to help. So it kind of lays out when you are going through the web quest, you can kind of answer those questions there. And then the questions for the actual discussion board, and then that third component is the Venn diagram. And you can do them in any order, but you could do a little paragraph on the web quest, a little paragraph on the actual questions for the discussion board, and then attach your Venn diagram, just like you kind of did with the timeline. So I'm almost done here. I'm going to show you two things. I'm going to walk you through the web quest real quick, and then show you how to create a Venn diagram. You can actually create one in PowerPoint if you just want to make one slide, or I'm going to show you how to create one in Word. I also provided some links for you with some templates if you would like to download templates. But Word for me, I think, is the easiest, but you can also do it or in a Google Doc, but I'll show you how it works for me in Word. So here's the web quest, and basically, here's your home page. It has the questions laid out for you there, and for the DB21, basically the Google Doc I made, and just transferred those over. And then you just work through. So what is behaviorism? There's some links to go through here. You can kind of look through. It's a little more interactive. I mean, it's still, reading, but you're not reading a textbook, so got a little more images. So you go through classical conditioning, operant conditioning, reinforcement, punishment, and then the closing references. So for the, let me bring up Word here. For the Venn diagram, okay, you're going to take two behavior theorists. Okay, so obviously the two well-known ones, we've got Pavlov and Skinner. There's also Thorndike out there, so you can use him as well. So what you're going to do in Word, and you might have to adjust the sizing of your text. Here, I'll show you. I have my page already set up in landscape. It's just easier because you can fit it better. So for the Venn diagram, you go to Insert, click on Smart Art. Now I have the 2013 version, but I know the other versions have Smart Art. And then if you scroll down, you'll see your basic Venn down here. I think I scrolled too far. Maybe. Yep, you got to do the relationship ones. There we go. So we've got your basic Venn. Just click OK. Now this one automatically is 3, which this will help you for your final project. But all you do is to get rid of that one, you just click it and click backspace, and it's all set up. So then you'll want to enlarge that. And then you can also, if you want to get fancy, you can change the background color if you don't like that, and different things like that. So what you're going to do here is you can put in, and you can, obviously, I'm just putting Pavlov, change the text of it. That's 65. So yeah, you'll probably want to bring that down. So you can adjust, I mean 20, but you can write Pavlov and then write the things that are different with him. And then I'm just doing these. You don't have to choose Skinner and Pavlov, but these are just the first two that come to my mind. So you can just write, underneath each one. It doesn't have to be in paragraph form. You can do bullets, things that are different. And then you'll go into the middle section. Now, you're right. Now for the middle section, so you might have to move your text box here. Let me see. I'll just do a word real quick. Same. Okay. You know what? You might have to insert a different text box. All right. So let's go insert text box over here. For some reason, I thought you could put that in there. Just do a simple one. Let's just do that for now. I'm going to have to change overlapping here. There we go. So make sure you go with text wrapping. I know there's a way you can do it without, but yeah, I'm going to work with that text box here. Okay, so I got to work on changing my text box. I'm actually going to move these down a little bit. But anyway, so that's how you can, and then you can move the text box to put in here. I'm pretty sure, let's see, level 1. I know there's a way to put it in the middle. I'll have to keep working on that. But, and it doesn't have to be too many things that are similar, with them. If you put a couple things, 2 or 3 things that are the same, you can kind of show that. I'm going to try to get into my text box. Okay, note to self when you do it, make sure you don't make it really large like that. I might have to start over, but anyway, I hope that helps at least a little bit. I'm kind of playing around with that, but let me know if you need any help. And then worst comes to worst, if you just want to also type like down below, you could put an arrow down here, what is different about Pavlov, what's different about Skinner, and then an arrow down here, what's different or what's the same about the two. So, and then like I said, you can also use another one. All right, thanks so much. I hope this helped. Sorry for my little technical difficulties.